And welcome back to the second race of tonight's doubleheader. The race at Miyabi has just been ran, the field has been inverted, and we are ready to race. It's time for the one-lap shootout here at Nurburgring. And as always, I'm joined again by Rashad Metz. Rashad, you ready to watch these drivers battle it out with only one lap?
This is going to be a very interesting race because those fast drivers are starting in the back of the field, and there are also some fast drivers in the front of the field as well, but divided with some slower cars that aren't as savvy, as road course savvy. So this is going to be a very interesting way to shake it up, especially on the hardest racing track in the world today. So this is going to be one heck of a race.
It's by far the hardest racetrack on the circuit. 170 turns for these drivers to negotiate, and they only have one chance to do it. So if you make a mistake, it's going to be hard to make that back up. With this package, last year, it was really hard to make it up, but this year we are running a different package, which is going to make it a lot easier for these drivers to come bounce back from those mistakes, but you're still going to have to be flawless to run this racetrack. What kind of approach do you think these drivers are going to take with only one lap around this place?
Be calm, uh, race smart, make smart decisions. Don't be stupid. Try to be cautious, but try to be fast and precise. If you make mistakes here, it is hard to get yourself back up from it. So just be smart. Don't overdrive the car. Don't be trying to be too pushy, too aggressive, too early on. But just run your race, and the success will come to you.
And let's waste no more time. We got one lap to decide the winner. But let's go down to your Mets painting grid walk. Starting on pole today, unfortunately, finished last at the Miyabi race, so with the field inversion, he will start on the pole for today's race. Javen Tuck in the 99 car had a pretty fast car earlier tonight at Miyabi, was one of the fastest, led a majority of the race, but then tried to make a move in the last turn, one of the last turns of the racetrack, ended up going for a spin. So unfortunately finished last, but now he starts on the pole here, so all he has to do is defend these drivers. So hopefully he'll be able to get a good finish here tonight. He's hoping for a good one in this one-lap shootout.
Going on P2, we have Miles Johnson in the '06 Mustang. P2 again this race, after one heck of a battle in the last race. Not the result he wanted after some contact running to the line. So one heck of a race, though. Good fight put up by him on this. But right now, this is a chance he could bounce back and also score some really good points. So I'm looking forward to see what Miles Johnson can do this race.
Rolling off right behind them is Miles Turner. Miles Turner finished third, his first ever podium on a road course last race at the 30 Minutes of Miyabi. So he's looking to learn a lot here at this track. Never raced on this racetrack before, and it's definitely going to be a hard one for him. He's been riding on some momentum here after a win and a podium. So he looks to ride that momentum, hoping for another good finish here today. And that Miles Johnson Motorsports driver development team has been really fast so far.
Rolling off P4, we have the number 95 of Trevor Levine. He rolls off the grid in P4. He finished second place in the last race, almost taking the win from Rashad Metz coming to the line. So right now he has a lot of work cut out of him to have to cut through the field right now. So right now I feel like he's a guy that's really fast on this track. He has a lot of laps put on this track, so I feel like he's a guy to look at, and he knows how to pass here, and he knows how to get through the field quickly, and he knows how to bounce back. So this is a guy I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes on.
And rolling off P last is your other races of the night winner. Rashad Metz won the 30 minutes of Miyabi here earlier tonight. So with the field inversion, he will roll off last. So hopefully he'll be able to pick his way through the field, looking for another clean race here today. Know he has a really fast and good balanced race car with good enough straight line speed and good enough cornering for tonight's race. So he's looking to gain some more points on tonight, gain some more points on Trevor Levine, and look for him to be making his way from the back. That's it for your Mets painting grid walk. Let's waste no time. One lap and 170 turns. These drivers have a date with a lot of turns tonight. It's going to be a fun one. So let's see what's going to happen here.
Speed dating all the turns tonight.
As we're waiting for the lights to come out here on this historic circuit. And the lights are out. We're green flag racing at Nurburgring. The one-lap shootout is underway.
Huge run by Rashad already from last into third position.
Johnson trying to make a move to the outside.
Major contact in behind, shoves these drivers wide in the back of the field, but Rashad maintains third. Really not much movement so far in the grid. These drivers trying to sort things out the best they can.
Here coming to that sharp hairpin. Oh, and Javen Tucker goes straight off the track. Johnson goes wide as well, and that allows Rashad Metz to take the lead.
That's not what these drivers wanted to see. They did not want to see Rashad in the lead at all, let alone this early on in the race. And Trevor Levine has a car in between them. But here he goes, trying to go to the inside. Is he be able to get the position? Oh, Miles Johnson going to battle back, and he gets to second place. It's not what everybody wanted to see. Those two front runners in the championship back in the front of the pack right now.
And now this is actually the easy part of the circuit. We're about to make the hard left turn onto the more difficult part of the track. Here we go, onto the difficult part of the track here, with the track get almost half as wide as it is right now. A lot more hillier, a lot more turns. Here is where the racing gets difficult.
Easy to slip the car off the corner, not a lot of space to make mistakes. These drivers have to hunker down and be very, very precise and consistent. Trying to flying through these fast corners. Trevor Levine is gaining a lot of time so far on Rashad Metz.
Getting a lot closer now through the top four.
Catching air, as you see, coming up through the hill and around that section. To go up this hill right here is a very tricky corner at the top of this hill.
Ooh, airborne.
The front ends pop up on the race cars.
Yeah, you gotta they hop up heavy on that race car, then you gotta go into a heavy braking zone right after that.
Sometimes you can coast through it depending on how good the car is. Rashad's gonna try to block Trevor Levine. Oh, his car goes airborne. He goes a lot farther than he wants to the left.
There's no good passing zone on this racetrack. It's gonna make it really difficult.
Trevor Levine. These two have been dueling at this racetrack for years.
This is the battle for the points lead here. Levine hoping to gain some ground yet again.
Big loose moment by Rashad. See, the key to this right now, the position that Rashad's in, he has to try to stay calm and run his race. It's so easy to make mistakes, and with pressure, it just becomes easier to make mistakes. So he has to try to stay calm, let Trevor run behind him, and just try to relax. And then eventually, he'll have his moment where he can just stay out front, he can pick his moments right, and he can keep Trevor Levine behind him.
Still nose to tail, really close to each other. Racing hard for the lead here. Another hard race going on for second place. And Miles Turner is just trying to survive back there in fifth place.
Incredible racing so far. As you see, Trevor Levine is trying to pick that perfect opportunity to try to overtake the 24 car of Rashad Metz.
Oh, they're battling hard for the lead here.
Very bumpy uphill section where the car gets light and the bumps does not make it any easier.
A good shot there at the ground as these drivers are still battling hard for the lead.
Oh, Trevor Levine
goes off!
What a save! Drifts it through the grass.
An excellent. Oh, Johnson's right there with him now too.
Incredible racing so far.
Instead of Tokyo Drift, a little Nurburgring drift there.
Germany drift.
Trevor Levine flexes some muscles about midway through the race, which midway through the race is about middle of a lap here, so.
He's still gaining a lot of time on Rashad here. That Lexus is fast today. In fact, Rashad's trying to stay calm, just run his race right now. Don't want to do anything too crazy, too hectic. Don't want to push, overdrive the car in any way, shape, or form. Just wants to run his race. Trevor Levine goes wide through there. So does Miles Johnson, which gives Rashad's a little more breathing room.
I know one thing that I know Miles Johnson's looking forward to seeing is that over a mile long straightaway, because we talked about it all season. That Mustang straightaway speed is unlike any other car on this that's in this race. So you're definitely gonna be able to gain a lot of time there.
It's incredible. You want to try to gain as much time as you possibly can away from those drivers, to get away from Miles Johnson, because Miles Johnson is in the slipstream, and if he is also in the draft, in the slipstream, and also within striking distance, he's going to be able to overtake both of these cars with ease.
Whoa!
Trevor Levine goes around again.
Johnson's going to slip past that time.
This is not what Trevor wanted. This is not what Trevor Levine wanted to see today. He did not want to be making these mistakes. He's trying to push his car to the absolute limit. He's going to have to try to overtake Miles Johnson and build enough of a gap that the straightaway wouldn't be too intimidating to him.
Johnson goes way off the track.
But here comes Trevor Levine once again. That Lexus flying around this racetrack. Incredible racing so far. Amazing.
Trevor Levine is getting a lot of time here. We're about to get on that long straightaway.
I think he might be in range of the draft. The slipstream. That's not what Rashad wants right now. He's gonna need a flawless corner right now if he wants to be able to get away from him. Can he get it? Pretty fast corner right there, but Trevor Levine does it pretty good too. Is in the draft. Uh-oh. This is gonna get in. This is gonna get intense.
Oh, Trevor Levine's getting a run down the straightaway.
Shaw gonna be able to block him. Tries to go over and block. Couldn't quite block him. Couldn't quite cover him off.
Side by side. Up the hill they go.
Still side by side.
Using that side draft a little bit.
This is a very, very dangerous part of the racetrack right now. To be side by side, going into this hard braking zone.
Coming into the final couple turns. Ooh, Metz noses him out.
Oh no. Oh no.
Through the final turn. Metz gets the run off the turn. Metz is going to win at the one-lap shootout.
He's going to sweep the races.
Rashad Metz sweeps the night. Trevor Levine is going to finish second in both races. Javen Tucker picks up his first podium of the night. And Johnson, another terrible points day for him, as he's going to be over 50 points back from the lead. And Miles Turner is still out there trying to survive on the racetrack. He's going to bring it home fifth no matter what. But what a race here. The one-lap shootout was sure to be an exciting race, and it was a very exciting race. So thank you for watching yet again. Make sure to check us out on Instagram and hit that like button. It helps us out with that algorithm. Subscribe for more updates and more. I know since we're getting to the close of the season, we're gonna have some announcements to make concerning next season, and we're definitely going to be releasing the schedule for the third season of the Touring Series soon. And we've also heard some rumors about an open wheel series possibly being created, so a lot new stuff to come up. But thank you for watching yet again, and hope you all have a great night.